Alright, so today I'm going to be doing another KBFIT 2.0 critiques Kamron. This exercise I'm surprised I haven't done at all. I don't know why I haven't thought of it, but today I decided to do an exercise that I actually did today, and that's the bench press, just a regular center bench press. So just to give you guys some backstory or whatever, I don't do too much barbell workouts. If you guys watch any of my reels or shorts, I mostly stick to dumbbells, and then yes, on Wednesdays I do my kettlebell workouts. I predominantly use dumbbells, because of how I particularly like to train for myself. I'm working more on trying to get stronger and work on my different asymmetries and misalignments with that comes with my scoliosis. And when you use barbells, since it's two hands or whatever holding one bar, a lot of the times if I'm doing too much barbell workout, it's not going to really help that. It might even make it worse because the dominant side is going to be doing more of the strength, more of the pulling or pushing or whatever the workout is. So I like to do dumbbells most of the time so I can make sure that both sides of my body are working equally. With that being said though, I used to do dumbbell or at least barbell bench press a lot more often before I was a trainer and before I knew anything specifically about working out and exercise and stuff like that. And I actually used to be able to bench a lot heavier than I'm benching nowadays. But I think that's also partly because my form was probably not correct. And so one of the things when you're doing a bench press, it's kind of the same theory or the same theme goes with all exercises. You want to get that stretch in the muscle that you're working. And so when you're doing the bench press, obviously you want to get that full range of motion, meaning you're bringing the bar all the way down to that chest, getting that stretch all the way down to the pecs, right? You don't want to have the barbell just hovering over, getting only partial movement. You can do partials, but for maximal gain, you want to make sure you're getting that stretch in the chest. So I'm bringing that barbell all the way down to my chest. With that being said, I think because of that, and also because I don't do barbell enough to kind of progressively overload, it's been very slow. I don't lift that heavy with the barbell. With that being said though, I haven't had any injuries. I don't have any shoulder issues with anything. It's just mostly just me being weak, or weaker than I'd like to be with the barbell. And when it comes to doing the dumbbells, I struggle with that, with pushing myself, only because the gym that I train at, they're missing 80s, 85s, and so it's a jump to go from 75 pounds to 90 pounds, and so that's why even with trying to progressively overload with dumbbells, it's been a challenge with that as well. Because I have to do a really big jump and I don't want to hurt myself. With that being said, I'm going to start the video with these barbell bench presses. From this angle, you can pretty much see my form for the most part, making sure my elbows are going back, my elbows aren't flared out like that. I'm bringing the barbell all the way down. I do have a slight arch in my back, but that's intentional because that allows me to drive my shoulders back even further, or my back even further, so I can get more of that stretch in the back. But with that being said, I'm just going to play the video. All right, and action. All right. You see, I always have to lift my butt off the seat even just to get the bar off the thing. All right, this one I know for sure I do. I end up doing 6 reps, which is usually my normal. Normally I do 5 or 6 reps of this one. Yeah, and since I don't have a spotter, yeah, I don't feel that was too bad. Like I said, generally speaking, my foot placement is okay. I don't do an over arch. If you see some people there, they arch their back a lot. I think I do a decent arch in my back. I don't think that first set was too bad at all. The pace was fine. It's fine. I think I've done worse before. I've done better, but I've done worse. All right, this is my second set. I do 3 sets of this one, so we'll see my second set. I already tell you, this second set, I do end up getting 7 reps, which is probably my max with this amount of weight. So I'm actually proud of myself. And action. Once again, I have to lift my butt off to get the bar off. Decent pace. Maybe I should go a little bit slower on that eccentric, but once again, I'm bringing the bar all the way down to my chest. Maybe I could even hold it down there even a little bit more. But I was actually surprised that I was able to push out. That was my 6th one. This is my 7th one right here. I was actually quite proud of myself that I ended up doing 7 reps with that one. I was like, oh yeah. And a lot of times when I'm doing barbell workouts, I'm not able to do 3 sets because I'm always like short on time. And so I usually just do 2 sets and move on to the next exercise. But today I was given a little bit more time in my workout, so I did squeeze in another set, which is rare for me. And so as you'll see, my rep count for this last set is very terrible. but you know, I'm still happy to get it in there. I will say though is that I actually went a little bit lighter on the weight accidentally than I usually do. Maybe that's why I was able to do 7 reps and doing a third set. All right, third set, we're gonna go and action. Taking some time, there you go. Once again, I have no idea how many I was gonna be able to do. First rep, not that bad. This pace is a little bit better, but I could already tell by my third rep right here that I'm like, uh-oh, yep, this is gonna be hard. Oh, that was my fourth one, my bad. Yeah, so I already knew that that one was gonna be a hard one. Since I have no spotter, I can only do as much as I'm confident in going. This particular rack, I don't know if you can see, but there's actually 2 hooks. There's the higher hook, where I'm off, where I lift off of, and there's like an emergency hook, which is a little bit lower. I've never used that one, and I'm not confident enough to use that one, but I know it's there in case you're not able to, you know, push and able to get the bar up heavy enough so you're not, you know, gonna kill yourself. But I haven't used it yet, and maybe if I were to use a spotter, I'd be able to do a little bit heavier weight or more reps. In the past, I have had a spotter and I was able to lift a lot heavier, but mind you, I will say I think that my form wasn't the best back then. Either way, I haven't graded myself in a couple of these. I keep forgetting to grade myself. I usually give myself a B. I think I'll stick to a B. I feel like there's always room for improvement. I'm just gonna give myself a solid B, not even a B plus. And the reason why I'm giving myself a B is I think just maybe I'll give myself a B minus, and that's because I feel like I could have done the eccentric a little bit slower, and I could have held it down longer at the bottom of the movement versus just having a little bit more momentum. So with that being said, hopefully that was once again somewhat entertaining and educational. So anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and so until the next time, I will see you guys in the next video.